hanging out and we were cuddling, whatever. And we started playing 20 questions. And in the middle of the 20 questions, he was like, "Do you want to be my girlfriend?" And I was like, "Yeah." And that's how
Stop romanticizing him.
I know. He's a terrible, terrible person.
I just asked, like, I asked John in a little thing I put on his door. I said, "Do you want to?" I think I just said, I don't know if I said, I either said, "Do you want to be my boyfriend or do you want to go out?" Since it was like, it did. It said check yes or no. It was like, he came over for Easter dinner, and so I put it in a little Easter egg, and I had it on his door when
I helped with this plan, by the way. I thought it was fucking genius.
You like me because I like you, and I don't want to be embarrassed if you don't like me.
And so he checked yes, and gave back to me. And then the next morning, Hannah was like, "You didn't tell me." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "On Facebook." And he had like gone in and put like in a relationship with Maddie Navarro. And
I'm in the background cackling because I helped make the fucking plan, and Hannah's like, "You don't include me." And I'm like,
she'll love this.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Hannah, friend of the pod.
She's fantastic, and we love her. So
hey, we've gotten over that since then. Like, I used to be real competitive about it, and I'm much less so now.
It's much easier for your lives that way.
It really is, because she ain't going nowhere.
Now, what if you and Hannah become best friends, and then Maddie's all left there thinking, "I'm
hey, Hannah, get in my DMs."
What's that?
Okay. This is number 8, I believe. Okay. According to this article, we don't feel accountable for the pain we inflict on others.
I don't know about that, but I don't think I inflict. I think I'm very conscious on how much pain I'm inflicting.
Yeah.
If any. I'm very conscious.
I mean, just take accountability for your actions, people.
Yeah.
It's really not that hard. And number 9, final point is we're all just jaded as hell.
Yeah.
So,
amen.
Yeah, I feel like
it's easy to be jaded.
Spot the lie here. I can't. Like, I mean, I think they're pretty.
I think the inflicting that we're not accountable for the pain we're inflicting on other people. I think that maybe that one's the only one that I really see a difference with. That could be the generation younger than us.
Or I feel like they could have phrased it differently.
Yeah, there's definitely ghosting. But
it's not really inflicting pain.
That's not pain.
It's just not taking.
Breadcrumbing is just like a nice ghosting.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's my article, guys.
The children don't know. What is that?
Oh,
breadcrumbing.
It's like when you go on a date with someone and you really like them and you go great, and then all of a sudden you just start trailing them off, but you don't just break it off. You don't just go.
I mean, eventually you do.
You give a few breadcrumbs until it dissipates.
That's fucked up.
So that's almost worse, because that kind of gives you like a false sense of like something still like.
Yeah.
I had 6 months of my life. Anyway,
I'm glad that that's not ghosting, because I think that used to be called ghosting. I'm glad that they're two different.
They're two different. Yeah.
So I have that actually it's a perfect segue into my article, which is called Granding, Instagram Standing, and Banksying, the Millennial Dating Trends You Need to Be Aware of in 2019. And this is by Billy Schwab, done for the Daily Mail Australia. Okie dokie. And she talks about granding. So basically it's like when you break up with someone and then you just, instead of focusing on the negative, you think of all the great things that came out of it. And you're like, thank you, next. The next one is Banksying. So it says, just like the artwork Girl with Balloon by Banksy was shredded and ruined on purpose, this is a breakup that is carefully planned away in advance.
Shit, that's real timely.
Who does that?
That's real timely. Wait, no. First, I was like art world timely. Like, I wasn't like, okay.
No.
Okay.
It's like planning your breakup before it's, it's rough, girl. Then there's Scrooging, which is basically like the same thing people do around Valentine's Day. You break up with them so you don't have to buy them a gift. Scrooging. It's kind of funny.
It's like started with cuffing season, ends at Valentine's.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then there's throning, which is what Kim Kardashian did with Kanye.
Also, these all sound like they could be like dirty dictionary.
Yeah.
Wait, what's throning?
Throning is like when you date someone to boost your personal profile.
You think she did that with Kanye?
Oh yeah, she did.
Kanye's crazy as shit.
She didn't need Kanye.
But she did it.
I think Kanye dethroned himself with that.
Kanye, friend of the pod.
No, but this is the example they give.
Okay. I just think they're wrong.
Do we think it's like Tyga dating what's her face?
Yes, I'll say that.
So Tyga dating and impregnating Kylie.
No, he's not. It's Travis Scott. That's the baby daddy.
See how much I know about this?
Tyga was pre-Travis Scott.
I did just call her baby what's-her-face. So, like, I don't know.
Stormy.
No, the other one
was going to be Mariposa, remember?
Kylie.
Yeah.
You said Kylie, though, I thought.
No, I was like, what's-her-face?
Okay, so the next is cohabitating. And it's shacking up with your partner in a hurry just to relieve financial stress at our domestic partnership.
That's not a new word, though. That's a normal word.
That's
cohabitating.
This is cohabitating.
Oh, shit, I need to pay attention.
They flip that B around.
Then right around.
It says men are slightly more likely to have done this than women, as 16% of men surveyed said they had done it, while only 10% of women said they did.
I don't know if that actually surprises me.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Because boys always need someone to take care of them.
They do. Have you noticed that, like, in the older generations, like, if their wife dies, they immediately get married or with someone else? Like, at
that point, they know nothing else. They've been.
I know, it's nuts. Okay. Anywhere there's called a U-turn, which is like Y-O-U. It says this term explains falling head over heels in love with someone, but suddenly changing your mind. I've done that. Being like, never mind, bye.
I love you. Never mind, bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Oh, that was me and Schmadley.
Then there's vulturing. It's when those on the dating scene become a lot more romantically interested in someone when they sense their current relationship is about to end, and they swoop in and pick up the pieces.
What was the term?
Vulturing.
It just reminds me of the vultures from, like, the Jungle Book.
Ugh. And then the ones that have, like, bouncy shoulders.
Yeah, I think a good song.
They do.
I can say that.
Was that the photo they included?
What?
I thought that was the photo they included.
No, so that concluded it. But
okay.
I can say I was like, I did this mean thing in college one time, and there was this guy I really liked, and I knew that he was like on the borderline with this girl of breaking up, and I went through this whole thing about how being single was so great, and that same night I went to a party and he made out with me and told me that he had broken up with his girlfriend because of what I'd said.
You're still single.
I was like, hey,
there's some early T Swiftness right there.
I did. I was like, oh,
you belong with me.
We can't pay for that. Okay. So everyone down their articles. We will come back with our Millennial Mention by Ashlyn right after a quick break. And we're back with our Millennial Mention. Ashlyn, what do you got?
Okay. Our Millennial Mention is actually a guy I went to college with, and he's from Norway. He's from, I hope I'm not butchering this, but Asker, Norway. And lived in Oslo and now lives in London. But his name is Espen Myklebust. But anyway, Espen's super cool. He graduated college and then went on a year-long sailing trip around the world, and then ended up in Haiti with medical supplies for children that couldn't afford it, and raised a bunch of money and whatever. And now he's actually starting his own company, or like part of the company, called Revolut. It's like an online banking thing. Super cool. But yeah, he's just a really cool guy, and he's doing really big things in the world. He's really involved in TED Talks, and I thought he'd be a super cool Millennial Mention and hopefully guest.
Yeah, that'd be really cool if we can maybe get the okay from him, post like a social or something.
Yeah, he's guys,
killing it.
For all the ladies out there, he is so handsome.
We'll post all the like socials and stuff for our mentions, our Millennial Mentions.
Yeah.
Once we get our like site up and running. Okay, so. Excuse me. That was really great. Quick toast. I think we forgot to mention this in our last one, but we have changed what we're whining for our toast, our nightly toast. So I am toasting my fiance, John. He has been super helpful. He got us a new pod couch. He's getting our equipment. He helped me get this set up.
I mean, he's the best podcast husband a girl could dream of.
He's the best. So I truly can't thank him enough. He's been super helpful. He has spent a lot of his own money getting us equipment and doesn't ask for anything in return. So anyways, I just want to send a toast to John because he's amazing, and
he helps putting up the capital for this thing to get it up and running.
Yeah, and just helping with everything too.
Mm-hmm. I think at the end when we do our glass clinky, it should be to John, because I think we all feel that way. That John is like A1, day one, number one.
Yeah, he's great. So
he's been like also been like making subtle comments for like months now to like encourage you to do this. Like he's really the one that's
It's like when I ask,
we love you, John.
Yeah, I'm like, can we get this? He's like, you hit record yet? And guess what? Now we have.
We basically just need to clone him.
He's the best. But yeah.
We just need to mind his friend group. If you're single and you're friends with John, hit us up.
Yeah.
So 50% of the women in this room are looking for you.
We are.
He's the best. And I just wanted to give him a toast because I can't thank him enough for all he's been doing and how supportive he is of us doing this. So John's my toast.
Cheers to John.
Yeah.
I'll toast to that. Cheers to that. We'll cheers to that later. Who else is going to toast? Because if y'all don't go, I'm going to toast to my dryer.
Toast your dryer. Go for it.
So William went to Palm Springs 2 weeks ago, and on the last night, he was gone for like 4 or 5 days, and the last day he was there, he woke up and he texted me and he said, I can't find my wedding band. And he was so distraught. My husband is one of those people that places really heavy attachment to like physical things, like the emotional attachment to him is things that he has. Like he has things from his grandparents. He just puts a lot of stock in physical items. And like I don't. Like I like to throw things away.
Me too.
He was really upset about it. And I was like, baby, don't worry about it. Like if you can't find it, don't kill yourself because we got it on Etsy. Like we can order another one. It's okay.
Right.
And he was like, no, it's really important to me because like this was the one with their ceremony and like all these things. And so he came home and he was just like really upset that he lost it. And it's probably been like 2 weeks or so. And I did laundry and found it.
It's a week.
Was it a week?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's been a week. And because Maddie is better with dates and timelines than I am. But anyway, so yeah, I finally did some laundry that had been laying around and the ring was in his shorts and it fell out in the dryer. Like I went to pick up the clothes out of the dryer and I hear clink, clink, clink. And
was it one of the shorts you had on in Palm Springs or something?
Yeah, he sleeps in like some A1 basketball shorts. And so he thinks what he did was he wore it to bed and then in the middle of the night was uncomfortable and just like pulled it off and put it in his pocket.
Didn't even like realize it.
Yeah. So we found it in the dryer. Yay, dryer. Cheers to the dryer.
John's ring is his grandfather's. So that'll be cool.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. So it was kind of nice because it was like, I got to check it off as something that was already done. It was like, because all the things like, get your rings. And it's like, done.
Hooray.
But that's awesome because I can't imagine like because it would suck. Even if it was something you got off Etsy and you could literally order the exact same one, it would look the exact same. Like it's still not the same.
Yeah. And that's William's thing about it too. He's just really attached to it.
Yeah. Ashley.
Oh.
Yeah, what?
You guys. Y'all are my toast. My friends. And not only you guys, but my other friends who I'm in a book club with. Like, I'm just thankful this week for friendships and people that care and family.
The best kinds of relationships.
I agree. And I think that friendships are family that we choose.
I agree.
So that's what my toast is towards.
Yeah,
I like it. Works well with our theme. Lacey?
What am I toasting this week? Probably another podcast. I just started, well, not just started.
Mm-hmm.
I almost finished with S-Town. And I'm way behind on that, but
Better late than never.
I love it. And like,
can I pin a pod on your pod once you're done?
Go
Because I
ahead.
have one too.
So yeah, I finally, I've seen people like post about it for a while now, just haven't ever gotten around to watching it and finally did. And like an idiot, if you haven't watched it, do not Google the guy.
Don't Google
Don't Google any of the people's names on there because I did it not wanting like a synopsis of the podcast itself.
She got spoilers.
But I'm a very visual person, so I wanted to put the person's name, with a picture, so I could envision this as the story was unfolding. And I ruined it for myself. Well, I didn't really ruin the whole podcast, but I kind of
took a plot.
Who did
point.
you Google? Because I Googled the really southern guy.
Yes.
I saw his
Don't.
maze. Well, that's not
okay. The maze.
The maze.
I literally had just told her don't Google.
And that's the thing. Like Maddie and I sit.
That's all that came up when I Googled it.
For all of you that don't know us, Maddie and I sit next to each other at work, and so we had been talking about it, and I had finally told her, I'm finally going to listen to this, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, okay, well, don't Google anything. I'm like, okay, well, like, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, 5 minutes later,
I hear, oh.
and I had Googled, like, again, I didn't intend to, like, Google the whole podcast and, like, read about it. I just